Welcome to KX News on the Go. I'm Chance Sticklin.
And I'm Amber French. 20-year-old Danica White was last heard Saturday morning in the Fort Totten area. Yeah, authorities issued a federal alert for her later that evening and are asking anyone with information to please come forward. She's Native American, approximately 5'6", 125 pounds, with brown hair and brown eyes. Authorities say she was last seen on foot. On Monday evening, in a press conference that was held in Fort Totten, it was used to update community members on the search. They spoke about who Danica was as a person, and as we reported this weekend, Fort Totten police received a 911 call at 6 Saturday morning from Danica. This was on her cell phone asking for help and saying she was cold. Law enforcement then pinged her cell phone before the call got disconnected near Fort Totten. Vicki Alberts, the public information officer for the Spirit Lake Nation, said Monday during a press conference, it's extremely important people reach out with information even if they don't think it's important.
Have been working tirelessly since Saturday morning, and again, more than 6,000 acres have been covered through the coordinated ground, air, and water operations.
Search crews are wearing fluorescent vests, and hunters are being asked to use caution in areas where these searches are being done. Those who live in and around Fort Totten are also being asked to check their properties, including abandoned structures. Anyone with information about where Danica's whereabouts are is urged to contact the Fort Totten Police Department at the number on your screen. Authorities are also asking for the public's help after 4 pronghorn were found shot and left in a field south of Belfield in Stark County. The animals were discovered near the intersection of 41st Street and 132nd Avenue Southwest and are believed to have been killed on either October 19th or 20th. None of the meat was taken from the pronghorn, and officials say the killings appear to be a case of illegal poaching. Anyone with information is urged to call and report all poachers hotline at 701-328-9921. People who give tips to officials can remain anonymous and are eligible for reward if their information leads to a conviction. More than a month after the Mobile ID program was launched, over 4,000 North Dakotans have signed up for the program. Brad Schaefer, the Director of Driver and Vehicle Services, says the rollout has been smooth, adding that the state was the first to roll out the service on Apple, Google, and Samsung, all at the same time. As we reported, the program allows North Dakotans to upload their mobile IDs and present them at businesses and TSA checkpoints. However, Schaefer adds that North Dakotans do need to carry a physical ID still with them, even if they use the new service, but that the ultimate goal is for mobile IDs to be able to replace physical ones for those who use it. Good morning, Andre.
And good morning to you too, Amber and Chance. And it looks like we are seeing those clouds continue to roll on in here in Harvey. As we look at our current KX cam here, we're seeing those mostly cloudy conditions with a temperature of 34 degrees and the winds are at east-southeast at 10 miles per hour. But as we head over into Dickinson, we're also seeing the clouds move on in here as well, with a temperature a little chillier at 28 degrees and the winds are out of the south-southeast at 5 miles per hour. Now looking what is ahead throughout the rest of the day, folks, we are going to be watching for those shower chances around here, and also we're going to be staying mild for now, and then we're going to be looking forward to an Arctic blast that might be coming here pretty soon. Now, what is driving all this? Well, we have this area of low pressure that is centered to our south and our west here, and we have a warm front that is connected to it, and that is allowing for us to see an easterly flow, and that is going to be providing us with the chances of rain and also keeping the clouds around here for a little while too. Now, looking at our current storm team radar, we're looking at a little bit of flurry action just south of the Magic City, but this is really not going to stick because of how warm it is. And also we're watching for those showers that are developing there in Montana, and this is going to be quite crucial throughout the rest of the day today for our forecast, so we're going to be paying close attention to that, and I'll get to those details in just a second here. Looking at our current temperatures, our temperatures at the moment are mainly in the 30s with a few places in the 20s, including there in Flasher at 28 degrees, 27 in Hazen, and we even have 23 degrees there in Hettinger, so a little chillier there, so make sure that you grab your jacket before before you head on out. And make sure you grab the rain jacket throughout the day today, because we're going to see those rain chances increasing around here. This is about right now, and it's initializing things pretty good at this time. But once we get into around lunchtime, that is where we are going to be watching for those rain chances really increasing from west to east. So that's something to pay close attention to. Moderate rainfall is quite possible too. And once we get into around 3 o'clock, that is where we're really going to see it in our central tier counties, and then move into or out of the viewing area for the most part by 6 o'clock. So that's something to watch out for. So make sure you have that KX Storm Team app for the latest on this. Now looking at our highs for today, we're going to be seeing those temperatures climb up into the upper 40s to low to mid 50s. So around where we should be this time of year, and slightly above normal in many locations. But once we get into tonight, we will see those temperatures drop down into the 20s. So quite a cold night in store for us here. And once we get into our Wednesday, we're going to continue to see those slightly above average temperatures with upper 40s to low to mid 50s. And that same thing goes for our Thursday, but a little warmer on Thursday, with temperatures mainly in the mid to upper 50s, with some upper 40s quite possible in our north and eastern counties here. But as we head into Williston, we will be seeing those temperatures drop down into the low 40s by Friday, with some precipitation chances later on during the day on Friday. And that's going to continue into our Saturday, with temperatures dropping down into the 30s during that time period. And that same thing goes for the Dickinson area as well, with some windy conditions quite possible during this time period. And we could even see the breezy, windy conditions as we head into Wednesday and Thursday as well. But looking here in the Magic City, we're going to be seeing the 40s today, 40s tomorrow, and then 50s for our Thursday, and then dropping like a rock on our Friday, with those precipitation chances Friday night. And once we get into our Saturday, we will continue to see those precipitation chances, and things clear out by the time we get into our Sunday and Monday, with temperatures remaining in the 30s and overnight lows in the teens for our Saturday night and our Sunday night. And that same thing goes here in the capital city too. So temperatures going to get chilly here pretty soon.
Yeah, we are getting into the heat of the winter, if you want to think about it that way. All right, Andre, thank you. For Amber, Andre, I'm Chance, for our entire production team and everyone here at KX News. Let's make it a great day.